Hey everyone, welcome back. I am so excited for today's video because I'm here with my dad, Dave Shoji.
Hi everyone, welcome to Erik's YouTube channel.
Yes, Dad, thanks for being here. For those of you who don't know, my dad was the coach at the University of Hawaii for 42 years, 4-time national champion, 2-time coach of the year, blah, 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 blah.
That's all it is. It's
taught
blah,
me
blah,
everything
blah.
I know. Today we're going to be watching the University of Hawaii against USC from the 2006 NCAA tournament. He was coaching, but before we get into that, we're going to play a quick game to get to know Dave a little bit better. A little game of this or that. Dad.
Okay, let's go.
All right, Dad. I'm going to give you 2 or 3 options, and you have to choose one which you prefer. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Oh, coffee. For sure.
I knew that one. Hot or cold? I know this one too.
Hot.
Like piping hot, like burn your mouth hot. I don't know how
I
you
have
do
to
that.
have it really hot coffee.
All right.
Not lukewarm.
Not lukewarm. Golf or surfing? Oh.
Toughy.
Golf is for years. Surfing is like a new love.
Yeah, I think surfing's free, so I kind of like surfing better.
So cheap. Ooh, winning a game at home or winning on the road?
On the road's harder, so I pick winning on the road.
Because it's like in front of their home crowd.
Well, it's just tougher, and the environment's different. Winning at home is expected.
Oh, okay.
So I think winning on the road or playing on the road is a much more challenging situation.
Got it. Ooh, ha. Okay, so he has coached me, Kavika, and my sister Kobe. So, coaching me, Kavika, or Kobe?
Which would I rather do?
Yeah.
The easiest probably was coaching you. Because Kavika was so stubborn and always talked back and always knew the answers. You, on the other hand, were pretty obedient and just listened.
I just said yes, and then I was like, oh. What about Kobe?
And Kobe was a little lower level, honestly. So it was hard
Kobe,
with Kobe.
we love you. Okay, got it. So me. Thank you. Ooh. Coaching UH or watching Team USA?
Which would I rather do?
Yeah, that's the game.
I love watching USA volleyball. Only because it's you and Kavika on the team.
Okay, we get it. We get it. Beach vacation or mountain snow vacation?
Mountain snow, because we have beach here every single day. So vacation would be in the snow would be much
All right, so
better.
He grew up in California and in Hawaii. So growing up in California or Hawaii?
Oh, Hawaii. No doubt about it.
No doubt about it?
No
Okay,
doubt.
good answer. Okay, in Hawaii, sushi or poke?
Poke. I don't like rice too much. The sushi always comes with a lot of rice.
True.
So I rather
You need a
poke.
good ratio, don't you think? Poke.
Yeah,
got
poke
it.
is my answer.
So you played beach and indoor. So playing indoor or
Low
beach.
level.
Wasn't that bad. You were an All-American and a national champion.
Low level.
Got
like
it.
I said, yeah.
So indoor or beach?
Beach.
Got it. Ooh. Yelling at your kids after bad games or being constructive with your kids after bad games?
Well, what's the question?
Like, did you yell at us more or were you more constructive with us?
I think I yelled at you more than I tried to be constructive.
I think you yelled at Kavika more than me.
Well, it's just the way we used to coach back in the day. It was more yelling and like more negative. But like now you can't do that, so people quit or go in the transfer portal.
Oh jeez. Okay, and we're gonna cut off right there. Thanks for playing, Dad. All right, guys. Well, that was a load of fun, and we learned a lot. But we're gonna get into the game. USC against Hawaii, 2006 regional semifinal, 5th set. Here we go. There's young Dave. All right, heading into this match.
I still think I have that shirt in my closet.
Yeah, you probably do. What do you remember about this matchup? How did you prepare, and did you think you had a chance?
You know, as I'm looking at the film now, I remember very little about the game. As we go along, though, I'll start remembering different things, and I just see Scott Wong there, and I actually don't remember any of the particulars right now, except
Coaching Mick Haley.
well, Mick Haley and I go way, way back, and we've had many, many battles. We had many, many battles, and he won some, and we won some, and it was a great rivalry when he was at Texas and when he was at USC, and
Yeah.
and so, like I say, we knew each other like a book, though. I mean, I knew what he was going to do. He knew what we were going to do. I'm hoping they show his defense, which I thought was rather unique. And
Unique. Well, I remember this match. I remember being very nervous. I always got nervous for his matches. But USC was like star-studded. They were Fab 50. They were foreign. They were just a better team overall. They were the 6th seed. We were the 11th seed. So I wasn't sure. But throughout this game, I think there were some good adjustments made. And somehow we forced a 5th in front of a sold-out crowd here in Hawaii. So I think that was definitely an advantage. But here we go. First serve.
well,
Mason had a good serve.
This is Sarah Mason. Really good serve. Amazing thing about Mason, and that's
Nice
a nice
up,
dig.
Jamie. What happened to Mason?
Well, Mason's from a little town in Hawaii, local girl, Hilo, Hawaii, and no one really knew much about her. She ended up going to Oregon, actually, and transferring back, and we were really glad. She's just a deceptive player, had no jump, but just a whip of an arm. And here we go. Coming out was a really good, really good.
pretty
Kanoe
much ran the
Kamau.
team. Okay, at this point I was like, great. Kaczor, she's from Poland. I think she played on the national team. Was killing it all match, basically. Their go-to player. 2 kills to start the set. Not exactly what you want to do. Nice pass. Our passing was a little suspect this year, I'll be honest.
That was Jamie Houston, and Jamie was another unique player. Boy, she was from Alabama. I don't know where and how we got her, but very dynamic. Not a great volleyball player, but whip of an arm, great jump. Just got a lot of kills for Hawaii in her career. Carrie Gregory again.
Nice pass. Steelheimer was a really good libero for USC. She was from Puerto Rico.
That's a great dig by Jamie Houston. We did
Nice
set
swing.
the pipe. I mean, that was a long time ago, and I didn't think we actually had that in our offense. But here's Houston
Nice.
again. I mean, she could bounce it, and as you can see, they're very physical.
That was also a nice up by Carrie Gregory, a middle. I think this was her junior year, maybe. She definitely would have made that play like 2 years before this, so it's cool that she stepped up and made that defensive play.
Another good
Out.
dig.
No, that was out though. But
Antenna.
it was a good dig. Yeah, it was off the antenna.
That's Jessica Geisen, isn't it?
Yeah.
That hit that ball. She was another one of those high school All-Americans and top 50 player. Very good player.
Oh, was that out? Kaczor. Oh,
Yeah, that probably went over
that was
Kanoe coming out.
probably over the block. But she was gnarly. Like she... Oh, Nick telling them to focus. Passing is pretty decent this set. Nice high hands.
Well, Mason was 6'4", and a really good volleyball player. Could pass and do everything, and not the quickest player, but just
She
tough.
came into her own, actually. I remember being like, I'm not sure about her. But then she got a lot better towards the end.
This is Amber Kaufman into the game. I guess she played opposite that time.
Yeah, she was a freshman. Ooh. So that's one of those plays that Houston used to do, and it was either a point or like a disastrous error, right? It was like mishit or a point. So luckily, that happened this game. 32 kills.
That's a lot of kills in a volleyball match.
That's a lot. Ooh. No, she hit it wide. Nice. 6-3 at the timeout. Okay, so it's a timeout. What's happening? What are you
Well,
saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying let's focus on the Polish girl. Let's make sure we get 2 blockers up every single time and not worry too much about the other players. But we must have a solid block against her because they're going to go to her all the
For
time. So we need a solid block there. Oh,
there's
boy.
you. Oh, looking good.
Oh,
Nervous.
looking good because we're ahead.
Yeah.
And Mick, you know, people love to hate Mick, but, you know, deep down, Mick was a great coach. And, you know, to this day, we still talk. And everything's good between Mick and I.
Yeah, I mean, it was more of a friendly rivalry, I feel like. Oh. So this was the point where I feel like the crowd kind of got into the heads of the USC players. There was over 10,000 fans screaming, going crazy, and it is tough to play, especially down in the 5th set. It's not fun to play against something like that. High ball. Another great ball control play. Got the touch. So the one thing about USC is that they ran a pretty high offense, slow offense. So what was the what did you tell your blockers to do?
Well, when you have a high ball, you have to really worry about the timing on the block. So you have to kind of wait. And so I would say, you know, get square to square and make sure you're there. And then have a little cadence, like a count, like ready now or 1, 2, 3, go.
To create timing for
timing because
communication.
Most tempos are a little faster. And so you kind of go boom, boom, boom. Where against SC, you have to go boom, boom, and then go. Yeah. So, but your blockers should never be late against SC because they go so high. That's another ball hit out.
Avoiding the block because the block was there. And Mick is not.
Mick's not happy. When the hands go in the pocket, that's not a good sign.
You're trying to control your hands there. But you can see the crowd. It was awesome. I remember that night. It was flat to start because we were getting destroyed. And then they just came alive. So that was awesome. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Oh, there's Eddie Machado in the background. Do you see that?
I know.
That's an old guy that I played against at UCLA. He's All-American, and he's a great junior coach.
You never forget who you play.
Well,
I will say
I don't know why Ed Machado would have been there at that game last night.
Because UCLA was the next night.
Oh, UCLA's... His daughter played for UCLA. Yeah. These are great old clips.
Yeah, these are fun to watch. But you can see the crowd, the tea leaves. I don't remember the tea leaves. People just bring those leaves to the Hawaii match, you guys. It's not handed out, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of tradition.
All right, what do you think you're saying at 9-3? The last one was at 6-3.
You know, you want to obviously don't make any mistakes to let them back into the game or give them a free point. Make them earn every single point. Yeah, make them work. Pressure's on them. You know, I think when you have pressure, that's when you hit balls out, and so that's what's happening now.
True.
You know, we're playing good defense, and
they're a little frazzled. Frazzled. Kanoi's still serving 9-3. Oh, Kacho is passing too. See, also a decent ball control play, which Houston may not have done.
Yeah, but look at that hit. I mean, that's up and over and radical angle and
everything was working.
There's John Fink. Did you notice that?
I didn't see him.
Yeah, in the green.
10-3. Oh, you guys can see the score. They're passing pretty well too. It's not like nice.
Well, I think Juliana Sanders is in there as a middle, and we used to do kind of offense-defense with her and Carrie Gregory. Sanders much better offensively, and Gregory was a better blocker, but Sanders seems to be in here at this point. And Kaufman's on the right, which gives us a pretty dynamic
big block. Another block. Nice, go. Good rundown. 12-3. Oh, Mick. Well, this is not the best video for Mick, we'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's
can't do much.
Conclusion. Yeah, you're not going to come back at 12-3.
12-3.
But Kanoi Kamanao, another great local setter that we had in the program, and Elon
nice up, Jamie.
Even a little volleyball shot there, a little roll shot.
Well, that's the one thing you said about USC's defense. You mentioned it earlier. They always bring their setter up. which is one thing you guys scouted. So that high kind of slow line shot can work. Maybe against another defense it wouldn't have, but somehow Houston was aware of it.
I don't know if she was aware of that.
We're going to say she was aware of it. Woo! That's a monster block. See, that high offense allowed the middle to get there. You don't see those offenses quite as much anymore, but it was working earlier in this match. Match point, 14-3. Did you think you were going to win at this point? Like, you felt like, okay, you just relax a little bit? No? Yes? Yes.
Oh,
pipe. Bump. Nice swing. Nice up. Couture. Ooh.
who's their libero?
Gnarly wrist rake.
You know?
Sealheimer. She was from Puerto Rico,
Oh.
and she was like an All-American.
Yeah, she's really good.
She was good. She dug pretty much everything. Look at your smug look.
No,
like,
that's
"We
a
got
bad
this."
bad shirt.
But you still have it.
I think I have it.
Great fight off. That's a good serve. That she had a pretty gnarly jump serve. Oh, nice save. Over. What'd they call? Yeah, pass a little tight. A little anxious there. You're telling them stop complaining. What are you complaining
I don't
about?
know. I'm just
Nick's like, why are you complaining? It's 14-5. Match point number.
that's a bad lay, by the way.
It's a nice lay. Match point. Again, inside the block. Yes. 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 Nice. Awesome. University of Hawaii and him win 15-5 in the fifth set to advance to the regional final. All right, guys. Well, that was a very exciting match. I remember being there and freaking out. I think the next night we lost 3-0, but it was a great.
Mention that.
It was a great win for the program. Dad, what do you remember about the game? And if you had to give one reason why we won, what was it?
I think that we kind of wore them down. Houston had an unbelievable night. She had 35 or 6 kills, and we played great defense behind our block and just kind of wore them down, forced them into some errors. And, you know, in the fifth game, it's kind of a crapshoot. If you get off to a good start, you're probably going to win.
Which we did.
Well, we got down 2-0, which was a little scary, but
Not good.
We came back, and then they helped us a little bit in that last game. And but our block was really solid, as I remember now.
Yeah.
And you know, we had Houston. Anytime we had any kind of dig, the ball was going to go to Houston, and she carried us.
Yeah, exactly. That was an awesome match. One to remember. That's why we watched it today. But I just want to thank my dad for coming on the channel, being my first guest, and watching this video with me. But I hope you enjoy it. Get out, play some volleyball, have some fun, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.